Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, we're going to talk about BlueBird Bio and its Q2 earnings. Things are not looking that great, but not too bad either. Let me break it all down. In the market, BlueBird is already down double-digit percentages, so the market has not received the Q2 earnings result as good as it could have. So that's the way I would summarize it. Let's get started with my analysis. Welcome back, friends. I'm going to just go through the earnings release of BlueBird Bio and talk about my interpretation of what's happening with BlueBird Bio. We'll also have a quick look at the TradingView price chart for BlueBird, and then we'll wind up with some conclusions. So let me first take you to the earnings report. Well, here we are in the press release section of BlueBird Bio, and the highlights are basically 27 patient starts to date in 2024, in the first two quarters, and 19 Zynteglo, 4 Lyfgenia, and 4 Skysona. So if you look at the 4 Lyfgenia and compare that with Casgevy, I think Casgevy is ahead because they had already done 5 cell collections, I think in Q1. So that way they are ahead, but then Vertex and CRISPR do not have Zynteglo and Skysona. So that's a net positive. Second quarter 2024 net revenue was 16.1 million, whereas the market was expecting somewhere around 24 million for Q2. The cash runway is into Q2 2025 based on current operating plans and cash on hand. So things have to take off before that. Otherwise, there could be some potential equity dilution. So that's one concern that I could see right away. Now, having said that, let us go into some details out here. So they are saying launch momentum building with more than 40 additional patients scheduled for cell collections across commercial portfolio throughout the year end. So this year they are expecting 40 additional patients. And if you look at the discount, it says nearly 20% of Medicaid insured individuals with sickle cell disease in the US live in a state that has already completed prior authorization approval for the use of Lyfgenia for at least one patient. And somewhere I had seen the discounts that they are using. So here it is in the future guidance. It says the company continues to anticipate gross to net discounts across all 3 products to be in the range of 20 to 25% of gross revenue in 2024 and expects they will fluctuate based on product and payer mix as well as utilization of outcomes-based agreement for Lyfgenia and Zynteglo. So outcomes-based agreement would mean refund of money if efficacy did not last a certain agreed period of time. That's the way I understand it. And 20 to 25% discount on gross revenue. So now here is the difficulty, right? Because we don't know how much these therapies cost to manufacture. So we don't know how much profit margin is out there. And 20 to 25% on whatever is the printed price that we have seen is not exactly what is happening out here, because it is based on product and payer mix. So it depends on who is the payer, and it's slightly difficult for retail investors to make sense out of this. Maybe an institutional investor or a fund company can have an analyst go and talk to BlueBird and find more information so they can think about it. Now, looking at cash position, they have 193 million. And that includes 49 million in restricted cash as of 30th June 2024. So if you remove the 49 million, so they have around 150, 145 million or 144 million, something like that, which is available. So based on current operating assumptions, they are expecting it to last until second quarter of 2025. And if that is the case, then expect some kind of equity dilution after the second quarter of 2025 or just before that. Now, having said that, if you look at what is happening with the stock in the TradingView platform, you can see this is a 1-day candle each, and this is the short-term chart. Let me just wind back and recalibrate the chart so that you can see what it actually looks like. So we have been consolidating all the way from 27th of March 2024 right up to now. and we are at the lower end of the consolidation post results. So the results have not been received well by the market. We are down 15.90% and falling as of time of recording this video. And you can see momentum has dropped, and also MACD is bearish. So things are not looking great for BlueBird, and we are below the $1 mark. So it's kind of a penny stock right now at 89 cents, or even if you round it out and say 90 cents. It's a very weak position for the company. Now the question is, what will happen with this company? Is it going to be able to continue being listed in the stock exchange and also be an ongoing concern? So what I'm thinking is that they have some really good intellectual property, 3 FDA approved therapies, and that's not nothing. That's worth quite something. So is it possible that some company might just buy rights to the therapy and start selling them? So then what happens to the QTCs, the qualified treatment centers that have been set up? How that arrangement will work, how the outsourcing arrangement for development of these therapies might work. So those are the questions. And the other option would be for some big pharma to just take over BlueBird and merge it within itself, and there you go. It will add to the bottom line of such a company and give it 3 ready-made high-priced gene therapies, and probably because of the stature of the company and their connections, they would be able to sell more of these therapies in more geographies rather than just being bound to the United States. So those are all the possibilities. At this point of time, I still have 2,500 BlueBird bought at $1.24. So obviously it's at a loss right now. I'm still holding on to it because it's a very small portion of my portfolio. It doesn't matter to me. But what I would like is to hear from you. What do you think about BlueBird Bio? Do you have it in your portfolio? Is it at a loss? Are you dollar cost averaging? What do you think about the future of BlueBird Bio? Do you agree with my assessment? Please put your comments, because I love to read your comments and understand where you're coming from. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now. Until the next video.